Blake Lively gets listed on Time's 100 Most Influential People list of 2025.
Blake Lively is sharing her reaction to being named as one of Time 100's most influential people of 2025 amid her legal battle with Justin Baldoni.
Blake Lively was named one of Time's 100 Most Influential People of 2025.
Blake Lively just crash-landed on Time's 2025 Titans list, and even with half of Hollywood side-eyeing her, it ends with us drama.
Blake Lively alleging that he created an unhealthy and uncomfortable work environment during the film's production.
In one breath, the Gossip Girl alum thanked Time for crowning her most influential.
She's now reacting, saying that it's a profound decision and that she's honored.
And in the next, she practically fell to her knees over civil rights legend Sherilyn Ifill, who penned her glowing tribute.
The actress took to Instagram to reflect on the achievement and gave a shout out to civil rights lawyer Sherilyn Ifill, who had written her entry.
To hear Blake tell it, 10-year-old Minnie Blake is somewhere in a bedroom screaming into a pillow that Serena Vanderwoodson just elbowed Mark Zuckerberg and Joe Rogan off the page. Cute visual. Until you remember, grown-up Blake spent the past year trading statements with Justin Baldoni.
The allegation is made in a legal complaint filed by Blake against her former co-star and director on the film,
while tabloids kept account of crew members caught in the crossfire and shredded NDAs. Let's break down why this honor lands like glitter in the middle of a dumpster fire. A decade of red carpet domination, a social media presence so curated it could run for PTA president, and those headline-grabbing seven-figure donations she and Ryan Reynolds keep dropping are most likely the reasons she got put on the list. If Phil calls Blake a serious person whose curiosity about America's ugliest problems feels genuine, high praise from the former head of the NAACP Defense Fund, who knows staged allyship when she sees it. And yes, Blake's people love to cite that $1 million gift the couple wired in 2019, right after critics roasted them for saying "I do" at probably the most tone-deaf wedding ever. Time's glittery write-up never mentions the "It Ends With Us" fiasco. Quick refresher. Blake says Justin mistreated her, torpedoed her vision, and launched a campaign.
Blake Lively accuses Justin Baldoni of weight-shaming her on the set of It Ends With Us.
Justin claps back with a $400 million defamation suit claiming Blake and Ryan hijacked his film, locked him in the basement at the premiere, literally, folding chairs, concession stock, the works, and tried to erase him from his own project.
Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds.
Somewhere in the middle of that mess, storyboard artist Talia Spencer appeared on 60 Minutes Australia to allege Blake smelled Justin's kindness, mistook it for weakness, and tried to take power. The episode left Aussie viewers clutching their Tim Tams while DMing, "Wait, Serena did what?" Yet here comes Time, trumpeting Blake as a global titan with a halo of humanitarian sparkle. It's the kind of whiplash PR pivot only a Fashion Week darling, brand-building savant could pull off. In her Instagram thank you, Blake practically writes her own Hallmark voiceover. From every time period, I can see how profound this is. Not just to be included, but to have a voice. Translation: read my quote, ignore the subpoenas, and let's talk optics. She's in the same Titans column as Simone Biles, who flipped her way into GOAT status, Lorne Michaels, who still decides what America laughs at, and Ted Sarandos, the man who cancels your favorite Netflix show. That's rarefied air. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni, once Hollywood's dewy empathy king, now plays perpetual defendant fighting for his reputation, while Blake saunters across worldwide headlines in neon Valentino. If this were an episode of Gossip Girl, we'd be at the moment Dan Humphrey leaks a Spotted B vs. J courtroom edition blast. So why did Time double down? The magazine loves a redemption saga. Remember when it sainted Britney mid-conservatorship chaos? Blake's Plantation wedding apology tour plus big-ticket philanthropy fits that template. Factor in the Reynolds Industrial Complex, Aviation Gin ads, Wrexham FC fairy tale, Mint Mobile sale. And suddenly Blake is no longer just an actor. She's half of a pop culture conglomerate with enough goodwill points to survive a dozen lawsuits. Influence, after all, isn't about squeaky clean press. It's about the power to bend the narrative. Blake bends it with pastel Instagram grids, 4 kids, and a 50 million follower audience ready to like whatever home-baked feminist quote card she posts next.